AJ is accused of killing his parents in their Southwest Houston home in 2016. He was just 16. 3 years later, there was a mistrial when jurors could not make a decision. Today, the retrial begins. ABC 13's Courtney Fisher has been on top of this story from the very beginning since those parents were found murdered. She is now in downtown with more.
Yeah, good evening. The first day of trial wrapped up about 30 minutes ago. AJ Armstrong was here surrounded by his girlfriend, friends, family members, many of those people who we saw in the courtroom back in 2016. They have not left his side, not wavered in their support. The day began like this. Of course, opening statements from the prosecutor and then defense. Prosecutors started off explaining the Armstrong house alarm never went off inside the house the day that Dawn and Antonio Armstrong were murdered. They leaned heavily on that in the first trial, we know, and we can expect to see that again in this trial. They say that proves the killer came from inside the house, that it wasn't an intruder. Defense addressed that off the top of their statements too, saying the alarm system could have in fact been faulty, and their experts will explain that. The biggest difference in this trial already, we know it, prosecutors didn't shy away from talking about Josh Armstrong this time. That's AJ's older half-brother. They acknowledged his serious mental health issues, saying Josh started spiraling after Dawn and Antonio's murder. The defense says he wasn't just spiraling. AJ's attorneys barely stopped short of saying Josh could have been the one to kill his parents. They started their opening statements by reading from what appears to be Josh's medical records.
Josh is extremely psychotic, with command voices to hurt self and others. He's paranoid, delusional, has attacked brother and attempted to set house on fire. He was absolutely, and I take no pleasure in saying this, but absolutely psychotic. He was deeply mentally ill and in a rage. He was never really investigated.
And I anticipate that they will ask you to make the leap that that means he was in the room and killed his parents. And I want you to know now that Joshua Armstrong did witness the death of his parents because he was at the scene when they were carted out on stretchers and loaded up in the back of ambulances.
So far, we've only heard from one witness, the HPD lieutenant, who happened to be one of the first on scene after AJ Armstrong called 911 himself. We expect tomorrow possibly to hear that 911 call. We also expect to hear from more HPD officers as well as experts in the testimony, in the following days of testimony. Of course, we'll be here. For now, reporting live, Courtney Fisher, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Courtney. We appreciate the report tonight. Wow. Another emotional day.